notorious drunker.
And I'm the dreamboat.
Oh, and you're listening to Blackin' Out with Denver and Derek.
Yep.
So listen. Won't you listen?
Listen to us talk.
I'm gonna tell you now. I always like that shit whenever fucking bands. This album actually has one in it.
Oh man, now let me tell you now.
Yeah, like there's a riff and it plays 4 times, and she's like, "Are you ready? Listen up. Got it? Let's go." Like then it kicks in. I was like, that shit drug on, but I liked it.
Yeah. I know what she said.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Welcome to Blackin' Out with Denver and Derek, a podcast about 2 dudes getting drunk to blow off their weekly steam and show each other cool tunes. Tunes? I said tunes.
Yeah. If you've listened to 15 minutes of any episode, you get the deal by now.
Yeah, you've given up by now.
Yeah, you've tuned out.
Sometimes I want to tune out.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're tuning out.
Yeah, buddy.
Tune in to us tuning out.
Yeah, tune in to us like not fucking gonna remember this.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
So yeah. This week was my playlist, and I based my entire playlist on a stack of CDs that's sitting next to my CD player. And they're just shit that I haven't felt like I listened to enough to put up on my shelf, you know?
Dusted them off, huh?
Yeah, basically like stuff that I don't want to put it on the shelf and let it be like forgotten that I own it. So I was staring at the stack of CDs and I was like, I'm going to take a song off of each one of these, and that will make me listen to each CD more this week. So like I know which song I want to play and shit. It kind of worked, but...
Why am I trying to look good for this?
Yeah, Denver's fixing his hair.
Alright.
But I listened to this playlist a couple nights ago, and I'm just gonna say, like, I blacked out and woke up on my living room floor about 6 songs in.
Like a real man should.
Right, and all I want to say is, like, Bluetooth headphones are fucking dangerous.
You're telling me that, man. I don't know. Explain that.
Well, just like I had free will to move throughout the house while I was drinking and listening to music. I wasn't tied down to any device, you know.
You don't do it on your phone?
Well, I was playing the music on my phone, but the phone was like set aside somewhere, and I was just wandering. Like I had free range, like 100 yards or something. You can do with these Bluetooth headphones.
Oh yeah, nothing in your pocket.
Yeah,
dangling.
Right.
I guess it just kind of is like free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt freedom. But I started us off with some Relentless. After this, it goes into some more rock stuff. It's mostly black metal, yeah. It's mostly death metal, yeah. I threw a fucking, like, a industrial metal song on there.
Some of that shit's good, man.
It is. I really don't like a lot of industrial stuff.
I like some Ministry now.
Oh, that's weird.
I know. Some of it I like.
I bet I probably would if I sat down and listened to it.
You gotta catch me on a certain day.
That's the way that it is, yeah.
Yeah.
But actually, this album, the industrial song I threw on here, I'll point it out because I'm real excited about it. But, like, I listen to it all the fucking time, and it just caught me off guard that I actually like some industrial shit.
Yeah. What is it?
A band called Lobotomy Department.
Mm-hmm. I don't know the word of it.
It's one of the guys from Hooded Menace.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's about all I really know about them. But They just have one EP out that I know of, and
I have that band saved, but I know I've listened to them, but like I never go back to them because I'm like, are they like a hardcore band?
that's what I always think too. But I see death metal people, like people that basically only post stuff about death metal.
Yeah.
I see those people post Hooded Minutes all the time.
And I'm like, I kind of blow them off like.
That sounds like a hardcore band.
Yeah, I'm not listening to that.
That's a hardcore fucking name.
They need to quit calling hardcore.
Why was that? I kind of agree with you, but it's a shitty title.
I don't know. It's not cool to be straight edge.
No,
it's not.
I also meant to bring this up on the last episode, but I just completely skipped over it. There was a little bit of a mix-up a few episodes ago about the Biffy Clyro CD.
You never mentioned that?
No, I never brought that up.
Nobody knows
about it. So Denver gives me a Biffy Clyro CD to review on the podcast, and autocorrect turns it to Billy Clyro, so there's your first mistake. And then I'm pretty sure you actually did type the name of the album right.
Yeah.
Only Revolutions. But whenever you go to YouTube, I'm going to preach this. Whenever you go to YouTube and you type in
Billy
Clyro.
That sounds terrible already.
Well, I thought it was like a solo artist kind of dude or something, but whenever you type that in and then you just type in full album afterwards, the first album that comes up is Lonely Revolutions. And I said, oh, this is it.
We got drunk during this podcast too, so I didn't even remember that he got the wrong album.
Yeah.
And until like a week or two ago.
Yeah. No, it was whenever you were choosing the something. No, that wasn't it either.
You said something, and I was like, it's only Revolutions. And he was like, yeah, I remember I fucked up on the podcast and I listened to Lonely. It was like a B-sides album.
Yeah, it's an album of B-sides.
And then I went back and listened to it. I was like, good God, he thought I picked this?
Yeah, I kind of thought it was weird.
I thought it sucked.
I think it's okay, but I've heard Only Revolution since then, and that's way better. That was way. I'll have to do like a fucking separate review on that.
I was like, oh my, he thought I picked this?
Dude, I seriously was like, this is really fucking weird, but if he liked it, then I'm gonna give it a chance. I gave it a chance. I thought it was okay. I think I only gave it like 3 stars or something.
I gave it more of a chance than I did.
It's a fucking weird ass album, but
it's definitely like a B-side shit.
Yeah. And then Denver gives me the song. He's like, this is the song I want to play on the podcast. And I was like, I don't even remember this song on the album. Like, how the fuck is it? And it was a total fucking mix-up.
Yeah.
And so this week, whenever he gives me his album to do...
Has that episode even came out?
Yeah, it's out.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't find it.
I forget what it's called. It's out though.
Lonely fucking Jägermeister or something.
Probably. We always do the Jägermeister bullshit. Yeah.
David tells God.
He kind of is.
Yeah.
So, which album would you like to start with doing the reviews?
Britt Hambrick just waved at me.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, I waved at him the other night because it says Britt Hambrick waved back at you.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I got annihilated last night.
He got annihilated and waved at people on Facebook Messenger.
Yeah. So I'm waving at you after fucking midnight. Pay no attention.
Don't wave back.
Pay no mind.
Yeah. If you get a poke from me and it's like 2 in the morning.
Yeah, don't do it the next evening.
Just delete me.
Yeah, don't wave back the next evening either. Just don't do it. Because that's just like, well, goddamn.
Yeah.
It's really fucked up. But anyway, what's going on in the life of Colin?
Oh, fucking nothing worth talking about.
Call it in your wallet.
Call it in my wallet. I lost my wallet the other day. And I was like tearing up the house. Like I'm all pissed off. Like nothing's been going right all day. You know, whenever you're just like, I was talking about this the other day. Like you drop something an hour into waking up, and you go, Jesus Christ, it's gonna be that day. You know what I mean? Like you fumble something real early in the day, and you're like, this is going to be one of those days where I fuck up everything I do.
Yeah, I haven't done that in a while. I try to stick to some kind of routine.
Well, yeah, I usually do too, but I fucked up something early in the day.
Sometimes you know.
Yeah, and I was like, it's going to be one of those fucking days where I'm going to be dropping shit.
Yeah.
Running into walls or whatever. Like,
yeah, you're just a little off.
Yeah. But yeah, all fucking lost my wallet. Guess where it was?
In your pocket?
No.
What?
At some point, my kid picked it up and put it like with her toys.
Really?
Yeah, and I was like, and you can't be mad at a kid. You're like, that cute little bastard.
She's already dangerous. She knows where your money is.
Yeah. Like, I'm gonna save this for myself.
Dude, do you ever get so desperate trying to find your wallet or something, and you're just like, just anything, like when you get so desperate, you even look in the fridge at one point.
Yeah, at some point I usually do. I was grabbing beers all night. Maybe I brought it to the fridge. Like,
I just accidentally set it in there while I was grabbing my Arizona green tea.
Oh yeah. This is that industrial
I grab
man.
those. I don't grab the beers.
Yeah. Yep.
I was sober for 3 hours yesterday.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
So, what album do you want to start with?
You know, let's start with Destructor.
Okay.
Derek gave me the band Destructor with the album Opprobrium, released in 2015, and isn't it on Hell's Headbanger?
Yeah.
Yeah. And, dude, I would have never known this. They're from Australia.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, they're all from Australia. I thought you picked this because maybe like Danielle would know or something.
Oh no,
Australia.
Didn't know nothing about that.
And but yeah, it's their first full length in 6 years.
Yeah.
And I don't know. All I can tell you is I fucking really loved it. I was listening to it today and realized the other day that, you know, I listened to it on my earbuds and shit, and I listened to it at least probably 5 times by now. And, but yesterday I was like, shit, I don't know any of the names to the songs.
Oh yeah, I do that shit all the time.
I was mowing today and fucking Blood Poison came on, and it made me go, what the fuck is the name of this?
Yeah.
But yeah, that was it's hard for me to pick favorite songs of an album.
Yeah.
That's probably it.
Blood Poison?
For now, anyway.
Right.
I mean, they always change, too.
Yeah, that's how I am,
I hate having to pick a favorite song.
Yeah.
That's the worst. But yeah, it made me go like, what the fuck is this? So that's why it's my favorite.
That's one of the best things a song can do is like fucking surprise you like that. That's the thing too about, I'm the same way with favorite songs, is I really can't choose a favorite most of the time. Yeah. I jump back and forth. It's just something strikes me each day. Anytime that I listen to it, I'm like, that song was better today than it was last week.
And I was trying to just listening to it a couple times before looking it up and shit, like what kind of genre is it?
Right.
And I went back and forth, and you know, I was like, it's kind of like modern black metal, which isn't a bad thing at all.
No.
So I love it. And you know, then I was like, it's kind of like Blackin thrash. And then I was listening to it today, and I was like, fucking death metal.
Right.
And no, I'd call it like Blackin death metal.
That's what it's labeled as.
Yeah, I looked it up. Yeah, and Blackin death metal, and so yeah, that's what it is.
I don't know if I really hear the black metal too.
It's like I do parts. It's like modern. You know,
modern
what I mean?
black. Yeah, I see whenever you say modern black metal.
That's why I'm saying that. Yeah, because you see it because it's I guess like. I don't know. I was gonna say like American black metal, but they're from Australia.
Yeah. You know, it actually does sound American to me. Like, I don't really hear.
Before I looked it up, I would have had no clue they're from Australia.
Especially being the Hell's Headbangers band. Like, but they do a lot of overseas shit.
Yeah, every Hell's Headbangers band, they're from
Chile.
Here in America. Yeah. New York or some fucking weird place in Virginia or something. So, yeah.
Their place, they really branch out on all their shit. Like, they got so much weird shit that sometimes the stuff isn't actually on the label that they're selling. They're like selling other labels, albums and shit like that. But I tell you what, man,
it's a good label, dude.
It is. It's a great label.
Like
and not only that, but the money that I spend on that fucking label better be bringing the economy back to life.
Yeah.
Because I spend at least $50 a week just on Hell's Headbangers every fucking week.
This guy buys so many records, I'm surprised his fucking wife hasn't left him.
Well, she's on the verge. No, I got a system, and like I feel like you can't really argue with it. I work overtime every fucking week, and I spend 1/3.
This is love for music. He works his ass off overtime for fucking record money.
Yeah, a lot of times I don't have to work the overtime. I just do it because, like, every 4 hours I work overtime, and you have to do 4 hours. That's like the overtime you have to do.
Every hour you're like, there's a new Haunted record.
And that's pretty much first off, I view it as like
chugging along.
Yeah. First off, that's 4 extra hours of like music in my headphones I get to listen to a day. So there's that. I'm always cool with that. And then every 4 hours I work, I make another $100 on my paycheck.
Yeah.
So a third of $100 is like $30. So every 4 hours I work, I'm like, I can spend $30 on music this week. Yeah. I'm gonna buy, like, I do that every fucking time I stay over, and I usually try to work 12 hours, so I get like, I give myself $100 credit basically. Like, I'm gonna buy $100 worth of music, but I gotta stop now because I'm buried. Like, I have albums I haven't listened to just stacked up. So
it's hard to stop, dude.
It's hard to stop once you have that opportunity.
I make myself sometimes. I have to make myself.
Not check out new bands, not buy new shit, you know, like listen to what you got.
I did this week. I was listening, I forgot what band, and somehow I stumbled upon 3 new bands.
Yeah.
And I love them. And I put them in the playlist with Destructor.
Yeah.
And, like, that's all I've been listening to the majority of the time.
Right.
And, I don't know, I'm just kind of trying to do that, like, I don't know, like 3 bands at a time, get into them, then get into something else.
Right.
You know,
I actually
some kind of shit like that.
Ever since I've completely,
I want to know remember what the fuck I'm listening to.
Yeah, I know.
That's hard enough.
It is. It's hard enough whenever you know like 1,000 bands. You know, like
because I don't feel right not being able to. You know, nobody would ever ask me around here about the band, but
like you wear a Destructor shirt to work, and somebody's like, "Name your favorite this or that," or whatever. I'm like, "Oh shit!" Like I'm put on the spot.
Yeah, I don't know.
That shit doesn't happen.
To me, I gotta know the shit, man.
Yeah, I always feel like I really have to know the music that I listen to.
Listen to an album a couple times, and then that's it. Go to a new band. Dude, it's too much.
I gripe to myself about that shit all the time because I follow so many people on like different social medias that they post just whatever they're listening to every day.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I gotta hear that. And it never clicks in my memory that these people are actually just listening to this album like one time.
Let me feel that. Really soft.
Yeah.
So you make your own shit, right?
Yeah.
That's really soft.
That is really soft.
Derek Spirit's really soft.
He's groping my beard. But I always forget the fact that a lot of these people, they're only listening to this album one time, and they're posting it to be cool about it or whatever. But like, I'm just that type of person, like you were saying. If I listen to something and I like it, I want to know about it. I want to know That's why we kind of do this podcast. We do our homework on these bands a little bit, and we get to talk about what kind of band they are.
Yeah.
But I am cutting back on. I'm going to start cutting back on buying music with my overtime anymore. And here's the way
That's what he says.
That's what I say. But here's the way I figured out how to do it. I'm only going to buy stuff that's super fucking expensive anymore. Like albums that I want that are like $30 for the album, you know? Like I'm going to start.
You can't buy more.
Yeah, so I'm only buying like an album or two a week instead of buying like 5. So that's my fucking plan, but I doubt it.
So you're only going to buy good cocaine other than a bunch of okay cocaine.
Yeah. Basically, that is what I'm doing.
I'm going to buy an 8-ball instead of grams at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got much more to say about Destructor?
Not too much. Man, I really fucking dug it, man. And
it's one of those albums.
It's crazy because when you gave me this, it was whenever I got into like the other bands I'm listening to now.
Yeah.
And it fit in perfectly.
That's cool.
So yeah, it's a couple of the bands are kind of this direction.
This kind of style and shit.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But one of them is going to be my next album.
Awesome.
But yeah.
Awesome.
I hope you haven't heard them because, you know.
That ruins everything.
Yeah. Because you bought everything under the sun.
No, man, I'm still buried under like 1,000 albums that I want to buy.
He has records falling out his window.
Yeah, no. This is one of those albums, though, that there really isn't much to say about. It's just such a solid, good, like, crunchy death metal fucking album. And it is a black death metal.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it is. At first, I heard some thrash and shit.
I kind of considered it death thrash.
That's what I was going to say Blackin thrash at first.
Yeah.
But, it is like... Yeah, it's Blackin death metal.
Yeah. Metal's, it's just so fucking different from everything else.
Yeah.
Some albums are like this, though, like Invincible Force.
They're just elements of it all in this. They put it together very well.
Oh, yeah. Like that Invincible Force album, Satan Rebellion Metal. Like, there really isn't a lot to say about that album. It's just fucking groundbreakingly good.
Yeah.
But it's just a solid fucking heavy-ass, great fucking album.
Dude, it's...
You can try to break it down.
In the best way, it kind of reminds me of, like, a little bit of Goat War.
Oh, yeah. You know.
I think it's like the vocals and shit.
Could be.
I don't know. Yeah, they're really thrash though.
Yeah,
they're more thrash than blackened.
Yeah, I think they're more of a death thrash metal band.
Yeah,
but stuff like this, you can dissect it. You can try to like overanalyze it and talk about all the different shit. But it's just a fucking death metal, and I would say death thrash kind of shit.
When it comes to thrash, I can't really explain it. I just know it when I hear it.
Yeah.
Like, I guess there's more symbols than usual.
Maybe.
More.
Well, you have the thrash element that's kind of punk, and then you have the thrash element that's kind of death metal. Yeah. Like Slayer, there's a lot of topic about this, where old Slayer, sometimes people consider it death metal because in a way, a lot of the stuff that
thrash is more punk, the more gallop beat and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's some thrash that's considered thrash that's
maybe it's really explainable actually.
Yeah, maybe it is. Maybe we can talk about it and like break it down. But there's stuff like Possessed and like Old Slayer that if you break it down, like basically Cannibal Corpse was playing Slayer kind of riffs, but it was considered death metal because the vocals and shit like that. But I like later Cannibal Corpse really.
Yeah.
But it's hard. But I think this is more like of a death thrash album.
I would give this definitely. I'd give this. I would give this 3 tall cans and a hemp tails.
Oh fuck!
Yeah,
that's 8% alcohol, buddy.
Yeah.
But
next to our tower of cans.
Yeah, our fucking.
Yeah.
But yeah, like just like the Invincible Force album.
What you see as trash is our trophies.
Yeah, exactly. We've conquered this land.
Yes, we're building a castle.
It's something that it's not deep, it's not meaningful. It's just brutal, fucking good.
Here's a challenge for anybody that wants to fucking check this band out. Try to fucking tell me if you can tell they're from Australia.
Oh yeah, sure.
No, there's no way in hell I would ever know.
Now, the production on this album is really fucking great. You can hear everything perfect.
That's one thing I noticed. It was at times actually
it's perfect production.
I guess it's because other shit I've been listening to.
Yeah.
At times it was like almost too perfect.
You think?
Like, I think it's just other shit I was listening to.
Okay. You're listening to dirtier shit.
Yeah, I was listening to a lot dirtier shit.
Yeah.
So like, and then that album came on, so I was loving it, but at times I was like, this is too perfect.
Real clean.
Too perfect. But that's, that goes with anything.
It goes with what else you're listening to at the time. If you're listening to nothing but like crusty death metal demos, and then you move on to something more polished or whatever, more produced, like it automatically sounds almost awful to you because you're like, what is that shit? Or
it's too good.
This is pop music.
Yeah, almost, man.
Yeah, you're like, what is this clean ass shit?
Yeah.
So I did actually want to talk about, like, I think the way that you label shit actually matters in what people think that it sounds like. Like, we were saying that this is labeled as black death metal. First off, I think the death metal element is the most prominent. It's mostly death metal. So if I was going to add black metal to it, I would call it death black metal.
Yeah. And it just sounds better saying black and death metal.
I think, yeah, exactly. But I think that when the way that you label things, like the way that the genres become labeled, it's a little more sensitive than it already is. It's already way too fucking sensitive. Definitely. But I think the titles that you put them, like the order you put them in, it really should be kind of based on what features are stronger. Like I think that a doom death metal band would sound different.
I would say they're definitely death metal first.
Yeah, I'd say death thrash.
I'd
say death thrash.
I think they're death metal with like 50% thrash, 50% fucking modern black metal.
Right. Yeah, I would say if I had to give them 3 titles, it would be death thrash black.
So they are death, 50% thrash, 50% black metal. That's what they are.
Yeah, that sounds
good
to me. Yeah,
it's really easy to say.
But I think, whenever you're telling other people about this band, that's probably what you should tell them.
I've been listening to a lot of.
Otherwise, they might think you're ignorant.
Yeah. I've been listening to a lot of death, half thrash, half black metal lately.
Yeah, you wouldn't know.
Yeah,
that kind of shit.
Yeah.
But the thing that really clicked me about the way that you label music is I think that a doom death metal band would sound different than a death doom metal band.
I know what you're saying.
That's the big element to me that I think if you switch those words around, they almost mean completely different things. So,
definitely.
And also, why isn't there more death thrash metal? That is such a fucking excellent combination of music. You get black thrash all the time.
Oh, I know.
And you get death black,
I guess
or black and death, or
people
whatever.
Want to do more.
I would love more death thrash.
Yeah. You're a thrashy dude. You're a thrasher.
Maybe so.
Well, I don't know. You like thrash like a fucking lot. I like thrash, but I think you like thrash a little more than me.
I love me some fucking thrash.
Yeah.
I'm mostly a black metal dude.
Yeah.
I love thrash comes second, and then I'd say death metal is.
Thrash is good because it brings in the. Thrash is obviously like the punk of metal.
It is.
It brings in the grittiness, the fucking fast pace, the fucking,
Right. Yeah, it's the punk and metal, and it's probably one of the genres that incorporates the most punk.
Oh, definitely.
Like, you find more crossover.
Really
they call it crossover. It got its own fucking title. It's called crossover.
I like saying that. Yeah. I don't like saying that.
I don't either, really. Everybody's always like, they're a crossover band, and I'm like, no, fuck you. They're a thrash metal band, and they get a little punky.
Yeah. Crossover fucking ended in like the 80s or something.
Okay.
No, I don't like crossover.
I don't like the word crossover.
Me neither.
Just like you don't like hardcore.
Like, yep.
Yeah. We're gonna play a song now, I guess.
Yes.
So this is Blood Poison by Destructor from, what'd you call it? Because it's a fucked up word. Oh. I call it Opprobrium.
Opprobrium.
Opprobrium?
Because
maybe.
It's OPP, like opposed.
Right.
Like Opprobrium.
Okay, yeah, that could be it.
That's what I think it is.
I never know if I'm saying something right.
That comes along with some, but let's play the fucking song.
All right.
Smoke weed.
Welcome back.
Y'all smoking weed yet? I got a beer right here. Check this out.
You're gonna do 2 beers?
Yes.
Might as well with you. Fuck it. It's one of them nights.
Yeah.
So I mentioned this on the last episode, which hasn't even aired yet. But the first person to share this episode on any social media that I'm familiar with, none of that weird shit, but Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, first person to share this episode, I'll give you a sticker. I don't care the shipping, I'll pay the shipping. You just tell me where to send it, and I'll fucking do it. So, yeah.
I have so many people around here, it's like, yeah, I want to... They probably heard one episode and like, fuck yeah, I want a sticker.
Yeah.
And I just fucking give it to them.
Yeah, I mean, fuck it, whatever. I'm gonna take some to the concerts we're going to.
That's what we gotta save some for.
Yeah. I'm gonna take some to the concerts. I'm gonna send some. I'm gonna send some to Danielle, and then that's about it. Like,
don't we have them already in here?
The weird ones, that the decals or whatever they are.
Oh, I thought we threw some in there. We should give her like...
Well, I'm gonna give her all the decals. So.
I mean, we should give her like at least 4 or 5 of ours.
I'm giving her 5 of mine.
In Australia, she can stick them anywhere.
Yeah. No laws, Australia. You can stick them on one of them fucking giant bird-eating spiders, and that'll do us great. So yeah, you said you had some shit you wanted to talk about before we get into the next album.
Oh yeah. I was talking about something, but like bands and fucking albums I can't pronounce.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's cool, but I'm kind of sick of it.
Yeah.
It aggravates me.
I'll tell you what, I never thought of the fact to look up a review.
Especially, go ahead.
I never thought of the fact, you were the one that told me, like, if I don't know how to say something, I'll look up a review, like a YouTube review of the album.
So to see how they say it.
Yeah, and see how they say it, and that's how I start saying it.
I've done that quite a few times.
Yeah, that's how I did the, on Iron Knot? One Iron Knot?
Yeah, still no.
I've already forgot by now.
Yeah,
but
I know what you mean.
Yeah, well, I do that sometimes just to hear other people say the name of the album and shit.
Yeah, I've gotten into quite a few bands, and then like it aggravates me because I'm like, how do I say this?
Yeah. Seriously though, if there's too many fucking vowels in a band name, I'll just give up.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna check it out.
Yeah, like why can't you just like name your album and fucking like Kill Me or something?
Yeah. Like band names though, especially if I see a band name and I'm like, I can't fucking say that. I really like a lot of times I won't even bother listening to it because I don't want to be that person. I don't want to bother with that shit.
Like our stickers. Like this blacking out kind of looks, but you can make it out.
Yeah, you can see what that says. Well, I mean, it's not even about the logo. Like you even see it printed normally.
Yeah.
And you're like, you see that it printed in the fucking black metal lettering or the death metal lettering. You're like, the fuck is that? And then you look at it printed normally, and you're like, dude, come on.
Yeah. Dude, how am I gonna look you up if I can't even fucking read it?
I'm never gonna spell that in my life.
Yeah. What was it for the longest time? We said lateralis.
What is it?
You told me what it was.
Lateral. I'm still saying lateralis.
I am too, but it was something else.
Jesus, I don't know.
No, you told me like a long time ago, and but we still just kept saying lateralis. It sounded better.
Yeah. That makes sense more to me. I don't know.
But other than that,
well, I got my friend Lance. You know the band Necrophagist?
Yeah.
He says necrophagist. And I'm like, God damn it, that sounds more correct, but I don't want to say it.
Yeah, see, who's the fucking dummy?
Yeah. I want to hear the band fucking say it. Like, how did...
That's when you go on YouTube, you look like, is there a review? Is there something?
Yeah, that's...
Like, you look at it like, oh, an interview. How do you say it? Here we are with
maybe they'll say their name.
Yeah.
Remember fucking Demi Bogure? Everybody freaked out like, how the fuck do you say this? And they're...
Oh. Dustin says Marduk.
Yeah. And that's the proper way to say it, but I'm not going to say that. Yeah.
I say Marduk.
I say Marduk.
Even if so, I say Marduk.
Yeah, because that's stupid.
Duke is with...
It's got the umlaut over the U.
Duke would be with an E at the end.
Well, yeah, if you were...
Dude.
Mardude.
Oh, no. Yeah,
That's my band, Mardude.
That's Mardude.
Yeah.
But no, dude, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, it's Marduk, but I'm never gonna fucking say that.
Marduk's fucking, that's a cool name.
Yeah, Marduk is cool.
Yeah, that's Marduk.
Nope.
Alright. Okay,
yeah.
I want to say something about, I was walking up the street today, and I walk by this fucking house all the time. And I noticed today in the back parked, there was a fucking school bus, but it was a hippie bus. It was totally painted like hippie, you know?
Yeah.
Flower
power shit.
I don't know, it fucking amazed me. And I was gonna take a picture of it, but it's dark now. And plus, I think there's like a big ass dog in the alley. Dude, I'm cool with all dogs. I'm not scared, but like, you know, like pit bulls, they get a bad rap, but I'm still not gonna fuck with one.
Oh, fuck no.
You know.
Yeah.
You just don't. And it's their alley.
It is. It's their fucking alley, man. They own it.
You need to check it out. It's on the street, you know. What's it? You can tell I don't drive. I don't know street
I never know street names.
Lived here all my life.
That's also because I don't drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More proud.
And everybody's like, is that on fucking Cantwell? And I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah. Like, you're like, it's right next to the neighborhood bar. 2 houses down.
Yeah. It's like 2 blocks.
That's my directions.
This way. You know?
Yeah. You know where Brightwell is? You go down a little bit.
Yeah.
Brick house. It's like next to that.
Yeah. That's how I am, man. I don't know fucking street names because of all the, like, some people, they get into that and they think that that's important to know, like, every street name in your town or, you know, places that they commonly visit. Yeah. But, dude, I don't.
Yeah. Dude, at work, like, because all the delivery drivers.
Especially now, like, there's fucking Google Maps and all this shit. And we don't need to know.
I don't even use that.
I do.
Well,
I mean,
I'm the driver, I guess.
Whenever I'm out of town, we use the fucking GPS, Google Map shit all the time.
Yeah.
I don't even bother worrying about how I'm gonna get to one place or another. I'm like, I'm just gonna fucking Google it and turn it on that thing where it tells me where to turn and shit. Like, it's all mine.
This chick at work was telling me about like where her and her fiance was gonna live, and it's right by us.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, so it's like, okay, you said neighborhood bar, and it's like, yeah, but you go down she said a street. And I was like, man, you fucking lost me.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm never coming over.
Yeah. I'm sure I'll walk by it.
Yeah. If you ever see me walking by, wave me down so I know where the fuck it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, use street names. I know that there's a street called Blair.
Lincoln. I think that's over by my road.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, the point is, who gives a fuck?
I don't give a shit.
I don't care, dude. I know where shit is.
Yep.
I'm not calling it Lincoln. Lincoln Street.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Who cares?
Yeah, what you got?
All right, are we getting into the next album?
Oh. I honestly forgot there was another album.
All right.
So, go for it.
All right, so Denver gave me an Against Me album, White Crosses. I'll start up with the facts.
Churchyard.
Huh? I'll start up with the facts. This is came out in 2010. It was the 5th album of this band. They're an alternative punk rock band, and it has Hot Water Music's drummer. Mm-hmm. Now, I've been waiting for an Against Me album for a while.
Not always, though.
Oh, no, just this album.
Okay,
Yeah. I've been waiting for you to give me an Against Me album for a while, and you finally did, and I have to say I was not fucking ready for an Against Me album.
That's crazy. I didn't know you was waiting for that.
Oh yeah, dude. Whenever you listen to New Wave at the other house all the time, and I was like, man, this album kicks ass. And so
I thought you didn't like it.
Oh no, dude, I loved it.
Well, you never really said anything.
Yeah,
about
I didn't.
it, man.
But
you know, you just like walked in your room. It's not black metal.
It's not municipal waste or black metal.
I felt bad about blasting it all the time because I was like, Derek might not dig this, but
No, man, I always loved him. So I was like, man, I really hope he gives me an Against Me album at some point. And you finally did. And it's a very fucking deep album, and I have to say, I don't think that I was really ready to take it on.
Yeah.
But the first time you put this album on, you listen to it, it has that fucking energy of like an Andrew WK album. Like, it's such a solid, good rock album. You know, like, it makes you want to party. It makes you want to get up and do shit and, like, rock out and shit. To me, it did. The first time I listened to it.
Okay.
And then after you hear it a few times, don't fucking throw...
I didn't mean to do that.
After the first...
Oh, there's beer in there.
That's my beer.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was empty.
After the first few times you listen to it, you realize, like, the lyrics are really deep. Super fucking deep.
Totally.
In every single song. So they're super thoughtful.
Mm-hmm.
They will make your fucking heart stretch and wrench and like...
Dude, is there like some of the songs on there? It's like, it felt like somewhat of like a classical tribute, like some, you know, like that you just need to, it's like influences of like the Who and shit.
Oh yeah, yeah. You
know what I mean?
You get some of that shit in there.
Yeah,
I definitely agree with that.
It makes me think of like that kind of stuff a lot.
Yeah. You start off this album with I wake up in the morning and I drink from the fountain, which I can relate because I totally look like a person that wakes up on the street and drinks from the fucking fountain.
Yeah.
So I graduated to that very quickly. But but yeah, it's like a super...
I drink from the Brita.
Yeah. No, just like, you know, the fucking public water fountain that people like, throw
like
pennies in. Yeah, like
you
people
fucking lift the thing
the
up.
wishing well, man. Yeah, like I definitely look like a homeless person that just like fucking like I wake up trashed on the street and splash my face with a puddle.
Man, you are just downing yourself tonight.
I have been for a while.
Dude, before this podcast, he was like, we was talking about chicks. He's like, I think it's weird when a chick's like, you know, he's like, why would you want to fuck me?
Yeah. Why are you into whatever this is? You know, that kind of shit. But, yeah, it's just a very, like, positive alternative punk rock album. It's fucking awesome all the way through. Yeah. No bad songs. Period. Some of my favorite songs.
Did you listen to the album or did you get that deluxe edition?
I didn't do the deluxe.
Okay, cool.
I never do because I like deluxe editions.
Well, because I was saying because with the deluxe edition, it's like fucking like 20 songs.
Yeah, it's fucking huge.
But yeah, I prefer the
Yeah, a lot of times whenever stuff comes with like a bonus disc or something, or you know, like some.
I'm not into them.
Me neither. I like some of the times maybe I might be into it, but really all the fucking
there's a gym. But every once in a while.
I'll tell you what, man, all the fucking reissues of the Venom albums with like the entire like there's the 10 songs that were on the album and then the 20 songs that came after. I've never been into that shit. Like
I wouldn't even do that with Pantera.
And you know what sucks though? If like you didn't have the option to buy that, you bought the fucking like the album.
Yeah.
All that stuff comes from all those like 7-inch splits and like EPs and stuff that you're never gonna get a hold of.
Yeah.
And you would like want that shit so bad. But the fact that they just toss it on at the end of an album, you're like, fuck that shit.
Dude, seriously, man, like I'm not into the like 2 bonus songs at the end and shit. Like, dude, I just want the album.
Yeah, that's how I am too.
That track list, that's like The rest
You know
of
what
it,
I want?
Just throw it away, dude.
You know,
Or put it on something else.
yeah, that's how I am.
on something
I want
else.
something else to hear it on because I want the album. I want the album as it stands, as it comes.
Exactly.
And then if you got extra shit, I mean, it's fine to like throw it in there. There's an Opeth album, and it comes with it's the album, and then there's a bonus disc, and you have to put it into your DVD player, but it's not videos.
Yeah.
It's just songs, like on a DVD.
Yeah.
And I kind of think that's real cool because, like, I don't want it. I want it to be if you got bonus shit, I want it to be a separate thing. I don't want it to be involved with the album that you put out. This is the album you put out. This is a body of work. I want everything else to be separate.
Yeah. Dude, the whenever I first heard this album,
Yeah.
what I knew was the deluxe version, and I didn't really know where the fucking album ended.
Yeah.
And after a while, I knew, like, okay, these are bonus songs.
Yeah.
There's like acoustic versions, all that bullshit. But then now I have just the album 20 times better.
Yeah.
I don't
really
need all
is.
this shit,
It
man.
really is.
Like, put that out, like,
You know, it's real fucked
a
up.
B-sides, fucking EP, whatever.
Yeah,
you
whatever.
want, man.
Do that separate.
Yeah.
You know what's real fucked up is I was burning trash and stuff the other day.
Drinking
and-
from the fountain.
Drinking from the fountain. Yeah. I was keeping my body warm. And my wife was out there with me, and she was like,
We need to get a house.
stop burning my house down. That was my laundromat.
Yeah. One day I was on top.
Yeah. But, no, we were out there burning boxes and shit the other day, burning trash and everything. And she was like, can you play some music that we both might like? And I was like, yeah, whatever. And I was going through my music, and I was like, do you want this or this? And she picked something, and I played it. And I was, do you want this or this? I picked something, she played it. And I was like, Denver gave me an Against Me album for this week on the podcast, and she goes, holy shit, I love Against Me. And I was like,
No
what
shit.
the fuck? Like, you don't like shit
She
like
likes
that.
Laura Jane Grace.
Don't say it like that.
Dude, no, but that's the
No,
one thing.
this is actually the album that she liked.
This is one thing I was gonna say though.
Yeah.
In New Wave, there's a song where like his lyrics.
Yeah.
Before he like came out and shit.
Yeah.
Like he hints around with lyrics about
I'm
like
at it.
talking about, and a lot.
I picked it up in this album.
Yeah. Well.
This is his last album as Tom Gable. Yeah.
Yes. And I didn't notice it until after he came, like, transgenderized or whatever. And
It's not like fucking Transformers, man.
yeah, you know. But
It's not like GoBots.
well, now I totally see it. But at the time,
You're like, that's not
okay,
weird.
Bamboo Bones. It's
Yeah.
all about the like. I was just like, what God doesn't give to us.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I just thought that was like, that's a good fucking saying.
Right.
You know, I didn't think that's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was good.
I'm going to bring that up later.
One thing that I gotta say, I seen Against Me with Tom Gable.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that kind of crazy?
Oh, yeah.
I get to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Before he changed his birth name. That's what they call it, his birth name.
His birth
You know, whenever
name.
you call...
he cut his dick off.
You know, whenever you
Right.
call a transgendered person by their before they were transgender name, it's called dead naming them.
Really?
Yeah.
There's a name for that?
Yeah. Well, I mean, Caitlyn Jenner was Bruce Jenner, and
Yeah.
if you say Bruce Jenner did this the other day,
Yeah.
you're dead naming.
Yeah.
It's stupid, but
Yeah. Bruce.
I understand it.
Bruce is dead.
Bruce is dead.
Yeah.
Now you
I
got
love
Caitlyn.
Bruce though, dude. I really did.
I don't even know who he is, but
I used to watch this shit.
some of my favorite songs on this album were White Cross. Like, there's no bad songs on this album, but
Dude.
White Crosses, that starts the album off so fucking perfectly.
Yeah.
Teenage Anarchist, of course.
Oh yeah.
I can't even begin
Because of the shame?
Because of the shame.
I almost picked that
That
one.
is too goddamn sad.
I almost picked that one.
But it's an amazing song.
And you can kind of relate to it, too, you know? Like,
well, yeah.
Well, I can. We both can. But, yeah.
Yeah.
I almost picked that one.
It's such a really excellent song, but at the same time,
It's about a dead friend and shit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the part that always gets me...
I listen to it still and think of tunes.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
The part that like gets me real bad like is the resemblance that you share thing.
Yeah,
That's so fucking hard to deal with.
That's why I think of tunes. And
yeah,
it's like, man, brother down. Brother
yeah,
down.
pretty much. I can't even hardly talk about that. And then there's suffocation. Yeah, there's always that, which is great.
That's one of the songs that's like the fucking. That you can tell the influences and shit.
Yeah, totally.
You know, like
oh yeah, that does have that classic
rock.
sound.
Yeah, the classic.
It's
that
really
and there's another song. You just gotta, or you just need to find a place to get away.
Oh yeah,
it's like a fucking classic song.
It is. It's such a fucking great album, though. Great. Every single song is great.
Great songwriters, man.
This is a 4.5, 4.5 definite.
I've never heard you. I don't think you've ever done.
I might have. I'm not sure. I don't fucking remember these fucking episodes.
Yeah.
But I definitely give this fucking album. Woo! 4.5 out of 5 important feelings.
Damn right.
Because that's what it is, man.
Yeah.
This album is so, and it's because probably his transition into their transition into what became afterwards.
But it makes you think of other things.
It does. Like it
means different things to you.
It meant something. Like this album meant something to Laura.
Yeah.
And it's different to me, but it's just such a very accepting and proud album.
What do you keep talking about this Laura shit? Good.
They're Laura now. But it's such an accepting and proud album. It makes you feel like you can just be the person that you are, and that's what I love about this song. Like
it's really cool.
It's supportive. This is a very supportive fucking album, lyrically and even musically. Like I was saying, like it has that. Andrew WK does something to me. It makes me feel proud to be who I am. I'm happy when I listen to it.
Yeah.
I get the same feeling out of this album. It makes me very happy when I listen to this. I get in a good mood when I listen to this album, and it's got that supporting backup, that backup feeling to it.
That's why I picked the song I picked.
Yeah.
That song makes me just melt.
Hey. Don't let them break you. Don't let them tell you who you are. It doesn't matter where you come from. It's okay to do a podcast about getting stupid drunk and talking about dumb shit with your friends. Fuck yeah.
Enough said.
Not even enough. I got more.
Damn,
I got a backside.
You got a lot more.
I got a B-side to this fucking review.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm listening.
You might as well. So yeah, I was gonna bring up this. This has.
I'm so glad you fucking like this.
I bought it. The fucking.
You gotta show me it when it comes in.
It's already in. I got it in the living room.
Okay, well I guess.
All right. This has nothing to do with the music, but I did look it up on. I did Wikipedia this shit, and the singer, as we already mentioned, is transsexual. He's He used to go by Tom Gable. Now he's known as Laura Jane Grace. And that's 3 first names, by the way. I don't know if anybody else knows.
What was it? There's a reason for that. I forgot what it was. I think it was like
relatives and shit.
Something about like his mom.
His mom.
Like if he would have been a girl, she would have named him
Laura Jane.
And then
that's cool. So yeah, now they go by Laura Jane Grace, and there's another band called Laura Jane Grace and the Devouring Mothers, which
it's a solo project.
A solo project. I haven't heard it, but I found.
I haven't really listened to it. I think it's mainly just him, like his own acoustic songs or something.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
this album,
which is probably worth listening to, dude.
I bet,
he's
dude.
a great songwriter, dude.
Oh yeah, totally.
Or she.
But sometimes people transition and they only like to be called they.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I never looked it up, but
I don't understand the whole fucking transgender shit.
I have a few friends that
There's a lot of fucking talk about it and stuff, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, I don't understand it, but I'm not gonna say shit about it.
yeah, I'm not against you. I just don't get it.
I'm not against it.
That's the way. That's exactly how I feel about it. I don't really get it.
Otherwise, it would be fucking prejudice.
Yeah. Well, I don't really get it, but I completely, like, if that's how you feel, just tell me what to say. Like, like there's I have a few transgender friends, and that's I never gonna say anything against them. You know, like they're awesome people, and that's all that fucking matters. That's all that fucking matters.
Makes you think. Is that why he named the band that?
Against me? I thought that too.
I just thought that.
Oh, really? I thought that too after I found out about the transgender thing. I thought, like, against me, like,
at first it was
whenever
like
I was
a
listening,
thing, like against me.
Yeah,
could have been.
Because whenever I listened to this album, I thought this album is so supportive and like positive that the band should be like support me or like some sort of shit like that. But against me, yeah, actually, it does kind of make sense. This album also, it makes you ask the hard questions. Am I the type of person to argue due to my own ignorance? Am I happy with where I am? Mm-hmm. With who I am with? Am I happy with the life that I've made? With the people that I surround myself with? Am I capable of love? Can I be better? Do I want to be better?
Yeah.
If I drink too fast, will my body piss out the booze before I even process it? Listen, what God doesn't give to me, you gotta go and get yourself.
Fucking A.
Like that.
Fucking A.
Fucking A. God ain't maintaining this fucking buzz.
No.
What God doesn't give to me, I gotta fucking get drunk on my own.
Get that shit yourself.
Get that shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Go to church.
Hey, this album's fucking amazing. It's the closest, probably the closest album to come to 5 stars, or 5, whatever I name them as. You hear it, and
it's crazy because when it comes to like the non-heavy albums that I give to you, it's like I'm iffy about it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I always second guess myself when I give you non-metal albums, but
and they're the ones that I'm most surprised by.
You know, they're the ones like I say I have like I know I have like 1,000 albums almost.
Yeah.
I would say 900 of those are metal. Death metal, black metal, thrash metal, whatever.
Terrible black metal.
Yeah, mostly terrible black metal.
Oh, this. What was it? He got new headphones and put on he put on some kind of shitty-ass black metal.
Oh, yeah.
And couldn't realize that the headphones were good.
Yeah. My wife got me like some new
headphones. Still sounds like shit.
Yeah, my wife got me some new headphones and she got me a new Bluetooth speaker and she was like, hey, I want you to try out your headphones and tell me how good they are. And I was like, okay, cool. And I put them on and I swear to God, I put like the shittiest fucking, like, nastiest album I own. And she was like, oh, how are they? And I was like, fuck if I know. Like, this is what I listen to.
Yeah. It's loud and sounds the same.
Yeah, it sounded like shit, but that's what I like. So,
dude, that's how it's like. I just want them to be loud. If it's loud, it's fucking good.
That's all I care about too. I want to fucking blow an eardrum. Listen.
I want to hear my fucking shitty taste of music loud.
The devil in the flesh.
Fuck, where was I? Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Fuck. Where were we?
I guess we're gonna. I don't know.
We're gonna play some more Against Me.
Oh, you
I got nothing else to say.
putting it back, huh?
No, I'm just getting it out of my fucking neck.
Ever put it in a ponytail?
Always. I will have to wear a ponytail at work.
Oh, yeah, you got to do the beard net.
I don't do the beard net, no. But
You don't have to?
No. Not in the department I work.
Oh, okay.
Everybody,
the bottle people.
everybody else has to because it's
hair net and everything.
Yeah, you can't get hair in the bottles and shit. I just repair the molding equipment, so
I'm supposed to wear a beard net, but I don't.
I wouldn't. I got
Especially
told
on a good beard day.
Yeah, definitely.
I come in.
Fuck you.
I say my beard game's strong.
Oh.
Yeah.
And everybody goes, damn, and they like bow a little bit. Pass along, so.
It is. Beard game's strong.
Yeah, beard game strong, dude.
Yeah.
I wore a beard net during my training, and everybody said, your beard net looks pregnant.
Yeah. It's kind of degrading.
Yeah, it is.
I
didn't grow this to put it in a net.
Yeah.
It's not crabs. There's not crabs in it.
This is me.
God damn it, there's not crabs in it. I keep telling you.
I read in the book no discrimination.
Yeah. Against beards. Oh yeah, Handicraft, the company Handicraft. I actually didn't get hired on there because they don't have beard nets. But if somebody with a big beard worked there, they would have to order them. And so I applied for the job, but they were like, we're not going to order beard nets for one guy.
Well, see.
They probably did it to you too, then. Because you went there.
They ordered. Well, I just had a tour.
Yeah, I just did the tour too. But they were like, you can have the job, but you have to buy your own beard.
But,
no, you didn't meet him there. You met him at our house.
I seen him.
But, yeah,
you know what I mean.
seen him there.
And he fucking, I went over to him. He was the one that was training me.
Oh, Jesus.
Scotty. Dude, he was really good.
Was he?
That's not an easy job, dude. Like, these bottles
Really fucking not.
These bottles were fucking boom, 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 boom. And he was like, you'll get it, bud. You'll get it.
That conveyor belt.
Just fucking woohoo.
Just think about Black Sabbath. It'll happen.
Yeah. Man, come on. You're all about the Paranoid record? Come on. Man,
Dude, Scotty.
Think of this as heaven and hell. You just gotta let it go.
Oh, shit. Okay. Jesus Christ, we're way behind. We're going to listen to...
Your fault.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, probably. I don't know. Jesus. We're going to listen to Bamboo Bones from Against Me
White Cross.
on the White Crosses album.
Smoketh thou weedest.
He's going to smoke the weeds.
All day. It might be the one that Warthog's on.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Hey, Warthog.
Like
fucking
New York
kicks
band.
ass.
But this band's fucking the shit.
So, yeah, hey, this is actually the first thing I wrote down to talk about after the reviews is pretty close to what we were just doing right now.
Yeah.
What band have you been crazy into lately?
Witch Trial and Game. Really? Well, Destructor too.
And Destructor. That's awesome.
I've been listening to those 3 albums on fucking repeat, which, yeah, either Witch Trial or Game, I'm going to give you one of those albums next.
Yeah.
I can't even fucking tell you. I'm pretty positive you'll like it.
Cool.
I don't know, I've been getting into it like
Yeah. Hey, I always get fucking excited about the albums you give me. They're always awesome.
Same here, dude.
Yeah, dude, it's always fucking good.
That's all we do. Dude, Megan picked me up today to get beer and shit, and her buddy Dennis he was like, yeah, man, oh shit, you got a podcast? I gotta check that out.
Yeah, they never do.
I think
Straight up, they
he
never do.
probably will, but he won't fucking know what the hell's going on.
Yeah,
But,
he won't get it.
yeah, it was like, it's just, I mean, it's nothing big.
Nah.
We just,
It's just
us hanging out, getting drunk, listening to music, recording it.
Yeah.
We call it a podcast because it sounds like we're doing something.
Yeah, basically. Honestly, though, this is the type of podcast that I really like to hear. I don't want the over examinated like we look up shit way too much and we get too fucking political about shit. I don't want to hear any of that shit. I want to hear people having fun, having a good time, talking about shit that they love. And that's what we do. We talk about albums that we fucking love.
If I was to listen to a podcast, I would listen to this.
No shit.
And I know there's motherfuckers out there.
That's one of the biggest things
We
with
just
me.
gotta fucking reach them.
Yeah, that's
It's
one
not
of
the biggest crowd, but I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's not.
There's people
but
out there, man.
that's how I feel about it too. Is every time I listen to one of our episodes, like I hate everything that we do, but at the same time I love it, you know.
Yeah.
But I always think like there are people out there that want to hear shit like this, like they want to hear all this fucking stupid nonsense.
Yeah.
Because they're me, they're my people, you know. Like that's just what it is.
I never liked that war shirt.
You don't like this?
I just don't like that.
The skull.
Yeah, I just never.
He's got a name, but I forget it.
Yeah. Dude, my favorite war shirt is that fucking Scum Dogs of the Universe.
Really?
Yeah.
I think
but
my
it's
favorite.
white, so I could never wear it.
Yeah, I think my favorite is the you ain't ball sack, you ain't shit.
I've never seen that, but yeah.
It's the silhouette of ball sack with a guitar, and then on the back it says, if you ain't ball sack, you ain't shit.
Yeah.
I have it, but it's in medium. I can't wear that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, sayonara.
Yeah, never gonna happen.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I guess.
The bands that I've been crazy into.
Well, what have you been doing?
What have I been?
With your new Bluetooth.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I got a bunch of new, like, sound equipment and stuff.
His wife seems to be sweet.
She's awesome.
Because obviously he was talking about the old Bluetooth speaker, and she bought him one that looks like a vintage fucking speaker.
Yeah.
So
Seems to be a pretty good speaker.
yeah,
But,
working pretty good, man.
yeah, I like it. I dig it. Some of the bands I've been getting really into lately, I really love fucking Black Rat.
Black Rat.
Yeah. I've been, just yesterday, I sat down and I got to listen to like 7 albums.
Yeah.
And I just listened to albums and read the lyrics with them. And I got like Black Rat. I got 2 of their albums. I got Hail to Hades and Black Rev. Or no.
Are these like CDs you already had and you're checking them out, or what?
I've recently bought them. Like I probably haven't owned them more than a month, and I listened to them a couple times here and there, and I liked them. But I got to sit down and like read the lyrics while I was listening to them, and man, I got into it. Black Rat fucking rules. Another band that I got super into. I had one, and I just like fucking blanked on it.
Dude, I'm telling you, another band is Arms Race.
Oh yeah,
chick singer.
yeah.
She is also the singer of. I'm going blank.
Oh,
What was the 2 bands? Witch Trial.
Witch Trial.
Game.
Game. Yeah,
She's also the singer of Game.
that's cool.
2 totally different bands.
Right on.
And Game's more like fucking just like Warhog and Convictions.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, they're from like Poland or something.
fucking
And
nasty.
She speaks like her lyrics are like in English in Poland,
Oh, cool.
so it makes it sound even more fun.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about if the lyrics are in
fucking
English or not.
badass. Yeah.
Just about how they sound.
It's really badass.
I was saying, I was listening to music and reading the lyrics the other day. I've had this Necro Hell album for a while, and I got to sit down and listen to it and read the lyrics, and Jesus fuck, dude, it blew me away. Necro Hell, possessed by Nocturnal Grimness is the name of it. And man, that Necro Hell. And it fucking tore, like, I got fucking way into
50% of the bands that start with Necro are
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah. I got way fucking into that. Like, I put down my phone. And this was like the first time that this has actually happened. I always sit down almost every day to listen to like one album, put my phone away, sit down, listen to an album, read the lyrics, kind of shit. I try to do that with one album a day, but it never really fucking happens.
Yeah.
But I did it with this album, and Jesus, dude, I got so fucking into it was a record, and I had to flip sides, and I like checked my phone when I flipped sides, and like I had 10 fucking texts like, "What are you doing?" All this shit, and I was like, "Fuck all you people," and I like flipped it, hit play, and like sat down and read more lyrics, and I was so fucking happy doing it. Seriously, like, you need that time to yourself. You need to just basically, you can't throw out your phone, you know? You need that phone.
I do that shit a lot.
I want to put it away.
I look up if there's lyrics to something. I look it up and I'm listening, like I'm reading the lyrics while, dude, it doesn't really get any better than that.
Yeah, sitting around reading lyrics and listening to an album, gold. Solid fucking gold. The best way to enjoy music.
It was before extreme technology.
Yeah.
Man, you fucking buy a CD, and you know that's why like all these fucking like 10, 15 years ago. That's why we know the shit the best, because we would go and buy the CDs, and we would read the lyrics word for word over and over. And be, mesmerized by the fucking booklets, everything.
The lyrics, honestly, they don't even have to be good. You just get drawn into the music. You're reading the lyrics. You're just happy doing it.
Reading the lyrics, just like
you're just fucking happy doing it. Oh god.
Yes, you're totally.
Dude, I'm saying like, I had a perfect day the other day.
Go ahead.
I got to sit around and just, like I said, I had 7 albums that I got to, and I just read lyrics. And the first one, whenever I put on a record and I hit play, that first song is like the fucking sacrifice, because I gotta pull out the lyric sheet, like I gotta do all this shit, and I just go like, I'm not gonna read the fucking lyrics to the first song.
Yeah.
Because it's, I'd have to come back to it, or I'd either have to set myself up to like have it all ready to hit play, sit down.
Yeah.
But I never do that. I'm not fucking smart enough to think about that.
You want to sit there with
So I always burn the first song. I go, I'm not going to read the lyrics to the first song.
You want to sit there with a Sensi or something.
Yeah.
And man, it's fucking great.
Dude,
It's a romance.
It is. That's a beautiful way to say it. Sitting down, reading lyrics to a fucking album is a romance. You don't own it until
the romance is gone.
Yeah.
You know, looking up shit. Having to look up shit about the band.
And you know what?
Everything about them.
There's an intro, an outro, an interlude, whatever. That's whenever you flip that shit around and you read like the thanks.
Yeah.
The fucking like the weird liner notes and shit like that.
That's why I try to just like the 2-3 bands I'm into, like that's why I try to just quit. Because I want to know. You know?
Yeah.
Because that's the closest you're ever going to get again. And, you know, I want to know what the fuck's going on.
Dude, I got a Alabama Thunder Pussy album.
Yeah.
And it was like this album.
I never got into them.
Oh, dude, I like it.
No.
Some of their stuff, I mean, every album that they have is really different. But the album that I have, like the liner note says, this album is dedicated to Bush beer and whatever the Mongolian restaurant was around our town when we were recording.
Awesome.
And I was like, yes. Like that,
yeah.
That's what I want to read whenever I open up these fucking books.
Yeah,
like,
man.
This album is dedicated to alcohol and Taco Bell. You know?
The best fucking CD I've ever bought in my life was Less Than Jigs, Borders and Boundaries.
Okay.
And on the back, it was like a spindle thing. And it showed them, like, it was like their whole tour, and it had a picture and how many miles away they were from Florida.
Yeah.
And inside it showed, like, it told the making of the record and stuff. Like, what was it? We smoked 10,000 something cigarettes.
I remember.
We went through some bass cabs.
Yeah.
And we watched Dozer the cat walk through the halls too many times or something.
I remember whenever we were working on the first Anal Mangler album, you were like, we need to count how many sunflower seeds you go through, how many gummy bears we eat, like
I remember
all that weird shit. Yeah, all that weird shit that like we were doing. Because that's what we would do before we recorded. Is like I would go buy like gummy bears were like 10 cents a fucking gummy burgers.
We'd go to 7-Eleven and just take the whole thing.
Yeah, there'd be like 5 cents a gummy burger, and we would like take the entire basket and take it up there, and they'd cash it in. They'd be like $15, I guess.
Remember there was like a Blade energy drink or something.
Oh yeah, and we bought that. Yeah, and we were like,
we would buy energy drinks and gummy burgers
and die.
Pretty much, and just make perverted songs.
Yeah, make songs about being fucking a couple of dudes that jerk off in their room alone.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that was seriously, like, you were like, you need to count how many bags of sunflower seeds you go through. And anytime, still to this day, that somebody goes, like, why did you start growing your beard out? I always go, me and my buddy were going to record an album, and we said we weren't going to shave until it's done. And it's still not done. Yeah. And they were like, what? I'm like, oh.
Yeah. People ask me, I just say it's to hide the double chin.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Like, they always ask me how long I've been growing it to. I'm like, I trim it like every couple weeks.
Exactly. Dude, they think it's like this took fucking...
I'm not Whisker Wars,
like
you know.
This took 5 years. No, I get it trimmed every time I get a haircut.
Yeah. I'm not the Whisker Wars,
It would... If you're growing it and you never got it trimmed, it would be down to here.
Yeah.
It would be down to like your belly button.
I trim it all the time.
So, I trim mine. I get mine trimmed. So yeah, that's basically that's that.
There is that.
And this is a good podcast.
What are you doing?
I'm getting a beer.
Get a beer. Hey,
What are you doing?
I got something else.
You still got shit on that paper?
Dude, I got so much shit on this. I got 3 more topics.
You was acting like it was out. What did you say?
This is my outro album, which is the Relentless album that I started the playlist with.
Who is it?
Relentless. You'll like it.
Alright, cool.
So there's, I'll talk about this another time.
Do it.
Okay, so your sober, perfect Saturday. You're off Saturdays. We do the podcast on Saturdays.
Yes.
Your sober, perfect Saturday. Tell me what that consists of. Because you have to stay sober basically almost until you get here.
Well, a lot of time. Well, since I work nights and shit, after I get off work at like sometimes 11, sometimes midnight, I come
You get drunk
home.
until like 5 a.m. because you're always texting me.
Yeah, pretty much. I get placed till 5 a.m. and I don't wake up till fully. I wake up a few times and shit, but I don't wake up fully till like 3.
Fuck.
Sometimes 1.
Damn.
But
Sometimes 1. That's less.
1 is early for me.
1's early and then 3 is
And then I wake
That's
up.
fucking crazy, dude.
I clean and put on music, or
This would be a normal time to get drunk.
I try to watch something.
Yeah.
And
It's always good to set aside that time to like watch something because
Yeah.
I don't want to watch.
around like 7. I'm fucking ready.
Yeah, me too. Really.
And then I'm just kind of like listening to music, pacing around, and just waiting to do this.
Yeah, me too.
That's what I do.
That's what I do too. Yeah.
My Saturdays are basically waiting to do this, killing time till I get here.
I can't. I mean, it's crazy that I wake up at like 4 in the fucking morning,
Yeah.
so I have all that day. Because this is the day that I wake up with the baby.
I go to bed when you wake up.
Yeah, basically. Because I usually send you a text message and you're like just passing out.
Yeah.
And yeah, I wake up real
Sometimes
fucking.
I'm like, oh shit, he's still up.
No.
But you're just waking up.
Yeah. I'm usually up till about 12 or 1,
Yeah.
and then I fall asleep for a couple hours, and then the baby gets up. I just stay up.
Some people are like, do you ever sleep? And
Dude, I really
I'm like,
4
yeah, that's
hours
why
a
you
day,
don't-
maybe.
That's why you don't hear of me during the day.
Yeah.
You know, that the nighttime is my hours now.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I'm the same.
I never thought it would be, but yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And it works out. So
I mean, fuck, I get off work at fucking midnight, so.
I'm not gonna like after work, man. Like I'm not just gonna go to bed. Like
No, never.
I gotta do something, man.
I can't come home and go to bed.
Yeah.
It's not normal.
Just watch TV or something, man. Eat. Whatever.
Here's the way I think of it. You don't ask people to come home from work at 2 or 3 or 4 in the afternoon and go to bed. Why should I go to bed just because I work late? Like, I just base my schedule around that.
Yeah. Just because you wake up late doesn't mean you're a loser. It means you're on a different schedule.
Yeah, I just got a different schedule than all y'all.
When I'm like, I just woke up. They're like, oh, you bum. Like, no, it's up all night drinking. But I gotta go to work in the evening.
Hey, I keep my job. I show up every day. I work overtime when it's asked of me. I think I do pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
You know, like I do great,
Yep.
and I still get to get drunk all the fucking
Yeah.
time. So,
I mean, I make enough money to do this.
shit,
That's it, man.
that's about
The
it.
lights are on. I have internet.
Well, what I was
Oh,
getting.
I just bought some fucking mole things.
Oh yeah, you wanted to talk about that?
Yeah, I did. Did I cut you off right now? But
By no means.
but yeah, I bought some mole steaks. I ordered from Walmart online, and they were shipped in like 2 days.
Yeah, they're usually there within
Yeah.
a couple days.
But I put them in, and it says it could take 2 to 4 weeks to work, but they're already fucking working.
Oh no shit!
They're already fucking working.
Already driving them fucking moles out.
Yeah, and it's. I don't want to buy the mold poison or
This is
nothing.
basically like putting a TV in your yard and playing Gran Torino for moles.
Pretty much
Fuck out.
digging a hole, digging a hole and fucking playing Gran
Not
Torino.
my fucking yard, you don't.
No, Yeah, I'm fucking taking it back, man.
Yeah.
I'm fucking weird about like the lawn and shit.
Right.
I like having a good cut lawn, and I don't know, like during this, that's cool. Here in like a month or so, like I'm gonna fucking drink beer and walk around with Sophie like all fucking day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to do that shit all the time.
I just dig it. Yeah, what we used to do?
Yeah, we just hang out in the backyard, or we started in the backyard, but we would just fucking plow the land.
There was that whenever we got new furniture, there was that couch, and we sat at the end of the curb.
Yeah,
like sit on that couch, and like it was a thing. Like people would drive by and
we'd just wave.
Yeah.
Oh, those boys are drinking beer at 2 in the afternoon.
Yeah. So yeah, my summers are still kind of like that. I'm building the fire pit.
Me too.
Are you?
Yeah.
I was thinking I'm building a fire pit. I'm basically mocking one of my neighbors that I know, and it's kind of back there. We got a pretty big backyard, and
yeah.
I was thinking maybe one day we can do the podcast there.
I was thinking the same thing. I want to build a real good fire pit back there. Right now, I just got a burn barrel.
Yeah. So. My aunt has like a fuckload of firewood she can't use anymore.
Oh yeah.
So it's just waiting for me to burn, man.
Cool.
I'm telling you, this summer, yeah, it's gonna be lit.
Lit on fire.
Yeah. What's with this? Gucci. It's gonna be Gucci.
It's gonna be Gucci. Okay.
I work with teenagers, so I pick up their slang.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. They say Gucci.
They say Gucci?
That's Gucci.
That's gay. I've been listening to a lot of. Hey, wait, no, hold on. I've been listening to a lot of anal cunts, so I call shit gay.
Yeah. Dude, check this out. It's they say that shit's Gucci, and I'm thinking of the designer purse.
Oh, that's not what it means?
It's a song.
What the fuck is that?
There's something like Gucci Gang or something. It's a song. It's a
dude, I'm not gonna listen to
terrible rap song.
I'm not gonna.
But I was like, do you do you wear Gucci? And she's like, what the hell? What? It's a song. I'm like, Gucci's a fucking designer. And so, I don't know.
Yeah.
They don't know what the fuck they're doing.
They don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah, I'm building a fire pit though. We're gonna get fucking nuts.
Well, my perfect Saturday involves.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about.
That's what we were supposed to be talking about. Yeah. I like playing video games. With
what? Do you?
Yeah.
Like what?
Remember back whenever we used to live together and we would play baseball video games all the time, like on like days we were both off?
I could still do that.
Oh fuck yeah, I would do that. Now it's mostly like Pac-Man and shit, and that's fucking just as excellent. Dude, perfect fucking day off for me. Like, which I say Saturday, but I basically just mean day off. Like,
I'm opening up my PS2 now, playing the show.
Cool. Like I say, whenever you're a kid, there's like Saturday morning cartoons and shit. And everybody's like, oh, Saturday morning cartoons are the best. Dude, for me, like Saturday morning video games are the best. Like Saturday morning playing like arcade games and just being a fucking loser, hanging out like in your pajamas. That's the best fucking Saturday morning you could ask for.
You need dinner and breakfast.
If you're talking about eating pizza, eating last night's pizza,
you know I am.
Basically for breakfast on your Saturday, like
which I haven't been able to do.
No, me and Denver have both been on a fucking diet.
Yeah,
and I've been sticking pretty true to it this week.
I hope. I haven't seen any signs yet. Are you sure this works?
No. Nah, I lost 50 pounds on this diet before, but I stuck to it really fucking legitimately. I only only used one day as a cheat day, and that's what I'm doing right now.
It's really hard because everything surrounded by you has fucking 18 grams of fat.
Yeah, it's rough.
Like, dude, if you eat one chicken patty, you broke your diet.
You're fucking dead.
I even fucking have a screenshot of it about, like, it's a diet. It's a real thing.
Yeah, he sends it to me.
All you gotta do.
I heard about it a while back, and I was like, no, this is a science kind of thing. Like, if you eat under 20 grams of fat a day, your body will burn fat for energy instead of. Whenever I really used to do this diet, I drank a lot of Rip It energy drinks, and they had Inositol in them. Inositol also burns fat. That might have been one of the reasons why it was so fucking effective whenever I first tried it. But
So, am I doing this for nothing?
no. I mean, I think that, like the diet actually says, if you stay
There's
under
a
20
lot of
grams,
fat to burn, though.
if you're under 20 grams of fat per day, your body starts burning fat for energy. So basically, you got to stay active, though.
Yeah.
You know, like, you can't just be lazing
I
around.
mowed 2 lawns today.
Well, there you
And
go.
you know what I did?
What?
I ate a cheese stick, a cheese breadstick,
Dirty bastard.
and then I ate 4 pickles.
There you go. You need all the fucking pickles you want. Because they're just
I'm
cucumbers.
really fucking into pickles now.
Dude, I am too. I hunger for
Dill,
pickles.
just
Dill.
whole pickles.
Well, I like bread and butter. I don't eat them, but
I don't like the bread and butter.
Nobody else I know likes them, so I never buy them. But I like bread and butter pickles.
Do you?
I think they're great.
I just like just the regular whole
I
dill
just
pickles.
like fucking
or the
pickles
baby
all
dills.
around.
I drink the juice like a motherfucker.
That's good for your stomach.
Really?
Yeah, it's supposed to heal ulcers and shit.
I heard it's better than Gatorade.
Yeah, better.
Yeah, so whenever I got home from mowing for like 3 hours,
Yeah.
I came home and I ate that cheese stick, and because I was like, I burn enough fat, I'll eat a cheese stick.
Yeah.
But then, I ate 3 pickles, drank some juice.
So where are you at? Where are you at today?
What, my weight?
Grams of fat.
Today I am at, I think I'm at 10.
I'm at 8 right now.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna do
No, I'm at 14.
14. What? I think I'm at 8, and I'm gonna eat some of those teriyaki noodles that are 2.
I gotta quit buying those baked beans because I'll eat the fuck out of them.
No, they're great.
They're
so fucking good.
They are, but they're fucking bad for the world.
They're bad for the world around me.
Yeah.
It's like whenever people say I'm lactose intolerant, but it's not my problem.
Yeah.
It's everybody else's problem.
I just can't believe this is a real diet.
It's crazy. And it's so easy.
I've been doing it pretty good, man, but
Yeah, I only get bothered whenever I get a hunger for a burger.
it's
Or a
hard
hunger
to
for a
do,
pizza.
like, I work at Pizza Hut, so it's hard to do, like, I have to bring food with me.
I can do turkey pepperoni pizza stuff, and it's usually working in like tortillas instead of actual shells and shit.
Yeah.
Sometimes that fits the craving. There's other shit too that I do, but like a double bacon cheeseburger is just it is the magic that it is, and so
I bought a big bag of the chicken breasts.
Yeah.
Because I didn't even think at first. I was like, oh, chicken, there's too much. It's still like the same, like 1 gram of fat or something.
It's real low.
So I can still make my crock pot, like line pulled chicken.
Crock pot chicken shit.
So I'm making that tomorrow, which,
If you boil chicken?
one day you gotta fucking try it. Because it's the best thing that I've ever made.
If you boil chicken, it actually boils the fat off of it, but I don't know how much fat stays in it. You know,
they're
it's probably
boneless,
still
skinless.
boneless,
There's no
skinless.
fat on these.
So
I guess that's why. Yeah, there's no skin on them.
yeah,
And it's barbecue sauce, chicken breasts, and pineapples.
Sounds-
And the most fat you get is like putting them on the buns,
yeah.
and that's it. Which, like, sometimes I'll fucking put that shit in everything I make. I'll put it in my rice and stuff. Oh, dude, I'm living off no rice.
Me? Yeah.
Dude, taco rice.
I love that. Dude, the taco rice.
Taco rice and Mexican rice.
God damn it.
Yeah.
All right. That's
Yeah, we still go. I didn't even know we
yeah, we're still fucking going. We're still talking about bullshit.
It's fucking great, man.
It's a good fucking podcast.
Pretty good.
No, this was a good episode. Share the episode. I'll give you a sticker. Follow us on Facebook. Just look up Blacking Out with Dimmer and Dirt. Okay, this is something actually that I did want to say. A lot of people say that like they can't find us anywhere. If you go to Google and you search Blacking Out with Dimmer and Derek, first off,
we have a website.
Yeah, first off, you get the YouTube channel first. You get Facebook, you get the Twitter, and you get the website. Like, there's only about 6 links that you find if you search Blacking Out with Dimmer and Derek, or Blacking Out with Dimmer and Derek. You only get like 6 websites.
If you type that, it'll just show up.
Yeah, it just shows up. So like, all these people that are like, oh, I can't ever find you guys. Like,
and if you leave comments, you might even get a chance to talk to the beautiful Daniel Cabana. Right?
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. Message her.
Just like talk to us.
Yeah, just message her.
Just talk to people.
Her name's Daniel Callbriar.
Yeah, we got a website, blacknow.com. We got just search Blacking Out with Dimmer and Derek. You're only gonna make it to like Blacking Out with Din, and then you're gonna get Blacking Out with Dimmer and Derek.
It's gonna have our website. It's gonna have our YouTube episodes.
Yeah, and I mean, we only do it on YouTube because we play the music in the background. We play the music on the podcast. We don't want to get fucking sued.
Yeah, otherwise, yeah, we couldn't do this.
Yeah, otherwise it wouldn't work.
Right and all that bullshit. Because we're a DIY podcast.
Yeah, this is DIY and drinking.
Yes.
So we also have Twitter.
Drinking your own.
Drink your own. Twitter and Instagram. Blacking Out WDND. Those are the only sustainable, awesome social medias.
Yeah. If you listen to podcasts, dude,
really
fucking
like
put on. Dude, we're on YouTube. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah,
but
you listen to YouTube.
Listen to that in your car on your fucking way to work.
Yeah.
55 fucking minutes.
It takes us a week, maybe 2 weeks to post an episode.
Yeah.
Surely you'll get through an hour and a half of that in a week and 2 weeks.
Even if you don't like 2 minutes of it, you can turn it off. You are free. But just give it a try. Quit being a fucking bitch.
Check it out.
What's up?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
Quit being a bitch about things, man. Just fucking.
I don't know how. I was telling Denver about this earlier.
Do you want to hear about music?
I don't know how.
Do you like music? Do you like to drink? Do you like to fucking hear intellectuals talk?
Oh, yeah.
Come on, man.
Come on, show me, motherfucker.
Yeah. Fucking show me something, man. Come on.
Yeah, the same people that tell me that they don't listen to this podcast because it's on YouTube are the same people that post YouTube videos of albums every fucking day.
Yeah, you're watching fucking bloggers and
if you're watching,
who does that anymore?
If you're watching bloggers, you're watching fucking Let's Plays, you're watching fucking albums on YouTube, like full albums on fucking YouTube.
And there's
you can listen to this fucking podcast at some point too.
I thought blogging went out with fucking MySpace.
No, dude, it's still.
Yeah.
Well, now it's just different. It's a different style.
Is it because we're not, you can't see us? Because if you can see us, you're definitely not going to watch us.
You're really not going to watch this shit if you can see us.
Because we never have shirts on.
We're always always doing something fucking gay.
Yeah. Derek smokes way too much weed.
Thank God.
And that's
Always spliff in hand.
All we do is talk about music. Derek gets high as fuck.
I'm fucking out of it.
Bitches about his fucking family.
Yeah, all of them fucking. I'm gonna burn this house down.
We're high right now. We're high right now.
Thank you guys for listening to the podcast.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking.
Weedeth is legal, so smoketh.
So smoketh that weedeth. Enjoy. Fucking dude, this is I'm fucking record.
I'm fucking wrecked.
Cool.
Smoke it.
Smoke it. Toke it. Make a joke about it.
Yeah. And do things in your life.
Your butthole.
Dude, press the fucking stop button.
Do shit to your butthole.
Yeah. Come
hey.
dumpster. All right.
Oh.
What?
Get fucked.